Alright, welcome to today's video. We are going to do some Hardie Shakes in this thing. So every 16 inches is the stagger, and we've got 16-inch strapping, and that also allows for airflow behind the siding. It can be, traditionally we install it directly onto OSB or whatever, but in this case we're getting the airflow. We use our Metabo siding nailer, and that is the number if you need it. And we use the Metabo finish nailer, and this is a 16 gauge, 2.5 up to 2.5 inch, and that's for any areas where the siding nailer won't work anymore. Okay, to start, we have shakes around the corner, so we need to transfer our lines to this side. So we're going to do that by lining this up and marking, and then adding our the height to the top of our shakes for our reference lines. Okay, we got our lines marked out. That's the top of our shake. That's where the overlap will come to. We have our lines marked out on our story pole, aka level. So what we're going to do, line that up with the top reference mark, and then we will mark all the pieces along the way down here, so we have reference lines everywhere. And here I'm going to level this reference line across under the window. So to get accurate measurements, I put a nail on all my lines here because I'm running into a gable roof, and so I'm going to chalk a line into my trim, and then from this corner post into the trim I can get an exact perfect measurement. Okay, here you can see my lines right into the trim on the gable. The only problem is the bottom one, because there's no strapping here and I couldn't get a line across there. There is another way of doing this, and what I'll do is use my tape measure, and I'll actually measure from one line to the other, find that measurement, and then I will bring that down here for this one and mark it on my trim, because that angle will be the same measurement for every course. And then after, what I've done is I've measured back to my corner post, so all my measurements are laid out here. So when I have a cut guy ready to go, right now I'm just trimming out some stuff, but when my cut guy is ready to go, he has all these measurements ready to go, and it actually makes it quite simple to just have multiple cuts ready to go beforehand and between the window here. And then before long, like this wall gets up pretty fast, rather than, typically people just like try and measure each piece as they go, and it's a very slow process. Bottom's all prepped, corner posts on, ready to start putting on some shakes. Okay, starter piece. Next piece. Tap these in. Wrong way. Okay. Wipe off the dust. Getting some shakes on. Basket cut. Finish caulking.